Good morning. It is the day before our wedding. It's 10 a.m. right now and we have to do a bunch of rounds to pick up various things for our wedding. In true halfway bean fashion, our wedding is very much DIY, so we planned and we're picking up everything ourselves and going a day before to the venue to set up and get ready. We left some things to the very last minute, so we're on our way to pick up some plates and bowls. Can we get this?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. We're just at Kmart and we're getting these bowls. We just need 10, so we're just buying them instead of hiring stuff. And then get this plate as well. So we thought about getting paper plates and stuff, but it's just maybe a bit too flimsy, and also we want to have soup because we're having Korean food and like none of the single the paper bowls are deep enough, so yeah, it just doesn't match my culture, I guess.
And also we'll have dinner with our friends every weekend.
Yes, I want to throw lots of dinner parties at the new apartment, so we thought having bowls and plates would be fine.
We got shoes, we got dress, we got food plates, we got fairy lights, tape.
GPS signal lost.
Now it's time to drive all over Sydney to pick up the rest of our stuff, including flowers, our cake, which I'm so excited to see, and what's the other one?
Flowers.
No, cake.
Food, lunch.
Oh, cake, flowers, and like catering for our lunch dinner thing. Who's messaging them? And then we probably need to grab lunch at some point too, and then head to the Airbnb. An hour and a half from Sydney. It'll be a long drive, but I'm proud of us because, you know, this is no joke. Like, this took some serious planning, and I think it's really easy to get on each other's nerves, but I think we did a good job.
We're doing
like very minimal. We get slightly annoyed sometimes.
Right now, I just feel like a manager, you know, like Sharon's manager driving her around.
Oh, also, thank you so much to Alfred
and
Patrick for letting us, arranging this whole thing so we can borrow their van. I don't know what we would have done without this van because we have so much stuff. Like, I feel like I'm immigrating to another country or something. Oh, also, I never have my nails done in my videos because I'm always working with my hands, but like, this is my first time getting acrylics done. It's not the easiest to live with. Yeah, our celebrant kept encouraging us to write our own vows, and I truly see the appeal and why that would be so important and special, but like, I'm just too shy. You know, kissing at the altar is already like kind of embarrassing for me.
혹시 이런 케이크 맞으시죠?
네네네.
여기 제가 준비해놨어요. 요거 테이블 여기 붙여드렸거든요. 케이크 한번 먼저 보여드릴게요.
진짜 귀여워.
진짜 귀엽다.
이렇게 원하신 거 맞으시죠?
네네네.
들어가실지 모르겠는데 만약 가능하시면
네.
냉장고에 넣어주시고, 만약에 냉장고 자리가 없으시다 그러시면은
네.
최대한
I don't know if you can see, but the little froggies have, it's like a bride and groom little bow tie. She's got little headband. So cute.
네.
Kevin's grabbing our flowers because I'm currently stuck under the cake. So I'm a little bit stressed because we're quite behind schedule. I don't know, I think we're maybe like an hour or two behind schedule somehow. And I haven't even eaten food yet and probably won't vlog until we get up to the mountains a little bit. But I hope we can get to the venue. 감사합니다. 어떻게?
남은 그 페이를 해야 돼서.
아, 아직 안 했어? 이게 뭐야?
그게 부케? 이거는 나 손목에 차는. 그다음에 얘네들이 장식하는.
It's so pretty. Yeah, but basically, as you can see, I'm like stuck under a bunch of stuff. Also, we had a issue with our kimchi. So our kimchi started leaking. It got like the container got squashed under something. So all of the kimchi juice, it spread everywhere. So we had to stop and clean that up, which took a lot of time as well. And yeah, we put like 5 plastic bags over the kimchi. Oh my god, there's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo in our path. Oh no, it's going. Ah! Bye! It's gone.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's there.
I made this pizza just for us.
Wow, that's amazing. Bit of an update. We got here at 4 o'clock. It is now 7:15. So a lot has happened in the last 3 hours. And I'm honestly a little bit traumatized. This venue that we had has a beautiful lagoon and there's like this long jetty and like a deck, and we had planned to get married on that deck, on the jetty, on the waterfront. So that image has been in our minds for the last 6 to 8 months. And then we weren't notified of anything. I mean, I don't know if it would have made anything different, but when we got here, the host told us that due to the crazy floods that have been happening through March, April, pretty much the first half of the year was just raining constantly, and it completely destroyed this house as well as the deck. So we can no longer get married out in the waterfront. But luckily the host has another property, so he very kindly offered that we could get married like under these like gorgeous trees. So that's the plan now, but I'm a little bit sad because I really wanted to get married by the river. I mean, not the river, by the water. But yeah, we came and then we heard the news. We went to look at the new place, which is just 5 minutes from this place. And And then I had to hurriedly message all our vendors because now there's been a change in plan. We're still staying at the original venue, but yeah, we came, we like prepared all our dishes, washed the dishes, I steamed all our clothes, and we're gonna put up some decorations now. But yes, it has been a very intense day. I do not even feel tired or hunger because I am just running on pure adrenaline and cortisol. I don't know, like I actually just feel completely numb right now because we've been so busy back to back, so behind schedule, absolutely so behind schedule. But I will show you around the Airbnb because it is really, really lovely. Okay, so we've got the living room here and very, very beautiful. I just had my dress up there to steam. There's Kevin, he's been very busy running around everywhere. Then we've got a living room, kitchen. So we've got all our bottled of drinking water because guess what? The water is yellow. I don't know if you can see it. The water's yellow because of the floods, I think. This is ready there. And then we've got a bathroom. Nice bathroom. There's also a spa outside, but I'll show you later. We'll just go upstairs. So we've got one bedroom here. Very, very cute. Even the doors are so cute. You can see the living room from upstairs. And this is the other bedroom. Ah, didn't notice the sunroof before. So a fireplace.
맛있는 백미밥을 완성하였습니다. 밥을 잘 저어주세요.
How many cups are there? 20.
24.
24, and we have 6 guests, so... Okay, so I was gonna give like everyone a little bit and then we stack it so we can get multiple photo shots. Gum leaf heart confetti. They're so pretty. Just came in this bar. I'm dying. Just came in this bar halfway through doing prep because this day could not be real. Guess what? My photographer and videographer who were flying down from Brisbane just told me their flight got cancelled and there's no other flights until like tomorrow, and by the time they would like be able to drive up here and stuff, it would be 12 o'clock, like lunchtime, 12 o'clock. That means we won't have anything for like our getting ready or and we will miss out on the first look shot, which is what we scheduled for the morning time before the ceremony. Like, what the fuck is going on, seriously? Like, the flooding thing, I was like, okay, like I can't even cry because I just feel so numb. Like, I'm in so much disbelief that this is happening to me right now. Apologies if I look very scary. Okay, an update on our photographer and videographer is that they couldn't find any flights, and so they're gonna drive all the way from Brisbane airport to like the mountains in New South Wales where we are, and it's a 10.5-hour drive non-stop, which is very crazy. They're not going to be sleeping tonight, so we're so thankful that they're putting in this much effort to make it to our wedding, but at the same time I don't know what I would have done if they didn't come, even though they are suffering on their journey here. But I've calmed down. A few things went wrong today, but tomorrow is going to be a good day. Hope I get a good night's sleep. Okay, so this is future me, but halfway through editing I realized that my 5 AM footage was deleted for some reason. I probably deleted by accident, to be honest. I'm just gonna retell what happened at 5 AM the morning of my wedding. Okay, so I went to bed thinking that my photographer and videographer were gonna make it to my wedding, but then I just didn't sleep well because I was obviously very worried. And then I woke up at 5 AM to a bunch of text messages from my photographer with like photos of their car being towed away and where they were like on the map. So they had basically made it halfway down to New South Wales. So they were in Coffs Harbour, I think, at the time. So maybe they were, I don't know, maybe 5-6 hour drive in out of 10-11 hours, and their rental car transmission went out. So they were basically stuck in this quite rural area with like no access to get down to Sydney, pretty much. And then I was just like, how is this happening to me? How is this real? But luckily my photographer had found me a replacement photographer, but we didn't have a videographer still because it was like 3 AM when their car actually crashed, or like 2 AM, and basically nobody was awake to take their calls. So they were like, oh, even if we do find a replacement videographer for you guys, they're probably not going to make it until like 12 o'clock because your venue is so far away, etc, etc. So I was really distressed and disheartened, but I was prepared to not have a videographer and just get people to take videos of us. And then it became 6 AM and then 7, and people started arriving, and I was just telling everybody what had happened. After our wedding, and we are at a cafe for brunch. We left our venue not long ago, but to update you all on the videographer photographer situation, I was super sad and I was having like a cry to everyone who came, like our vendors, because our original photographer found us a replacement. I was like, okay, at least we have that, and I was fully prepared to give up on having a videographer and just, I don't know, just have family take little clips here and there. But my makeup artist came and I told her the whole situation, and by some miracle she had worked with some videographer last weekend and she quickly called him and he was available. But the issue is our wedding venue is like 2 hours from Sydney, it so far that the earliest that he could make it was 11:30 a.m. and we were like, oh my god, is that too late? But we were like, nah, let's just make an executive decision that we will have a videographer come even if it's a bit late, and we would still have time to do it like a rushed first look and our ceremony and all of the stuff that comes afterwards. So I'm so glad that we chose to do that. But in the end, everything worked out perfectly. It was such a nightmare. I don't even know how I got through the last 2 days, but I was on full survival mode, like just running on pure adrenaline, feeling completely numb. But I'm so happy I'm married, and I will see you very soon in the next video. I already did the outro, but this is me 2 weeks from the wedding. We're now in the future, and I think I'm just thankful that we had fantastic weather, because you know, we've had really heavy rains throughout the whole year, and after my wedding it started raining very, very heavily again, and it's just been flooding in a lot of parts of Australia again, which is awful. But yeah, despite everything that happened, I'm still thankful. And also, like, if my replacement photographer hadn't come, my parents, oh no, I won't talk about that. But yeah, anyway, I'm thankful, and yes, I'm happy that everything worked out the way that it did, and I will see you in the next video very, very soon. This is like the third outro, and I'm now actually 3 months from the wedding, like to the day, and I can't believe that all happened, and it took me this long to edit this vlog because I was so traumatized and I really didn't want to look back on all the footage and stuff. But I've finally done it, and it's so nice. I'm so glad I vlogged the whole thing. I can't believe still that the day before my wedding, or the morning of my wedding, I had no venue, I had no photographer, no videographer, but somehow by some miracle things worked out, and I'm so thankful. And if things didn't happen the way that it did, I guess I wouldn't have this crazy wedding story to tell.